is November 28th. Here in the United States, it's Thanksgiving, which is really a very fraught and complicated day. It should be for any thinking person. It
Or
celebrates,
Columbus.
well, it celebrates, it's not Columbus, it's the
Doesn't celebrate
Pilgrims.
Columbus. It
But I'm saying it
celebrates,
celebrates, yeah, colonization.
yeah,
So, and
Indigenous Peoples Day.
yeah,
was
Indigenous
the
Peoples
they
Day,
celebrated
like,
Columbus.
yeah, I just, like, it's not so easy. I try not to wish people happy Thanksgiving unless they wish it to me first, just because but I also have a lot of fond memories associated with Thanksgiving. I don't know if you know this. Joe knows this because I think I talk about it every live stream on Thanksgiving. Um, but Thanksgiving for years, even though I went to a Jewish school, sorry, we got a flickering light here. Even though I went to a Jewish school,
Ambiance.
we had Jewish studies in the morning, and then we were off. So we would go to my aunt's house in New Jersey, Aunt Janice's house,
Okay, yeah.
and they would have taped the parade for us.
That's cute.
And we would get there, and like we would run
we had the turkey
upstairs.
games in school.
We would run upstairs, and we would watch the parade that had been taped off of TV. Which I think this dates back in my mind like to before I had a VCR. Like they had a VCR and I didn't. Like I was very little. And then we would have Thanksgiving there with my grandparents, with my grandfather, my grandmother, my mother's family. It's very often the only time I would see not Aunt Janice's kids, but Aunt Simla's kids, Maggie and Dara. It's like the only time I would see them at Thanksgiving. That was it. So I always sort of associated with that side of the family.
Memories.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
What?
Of Thanksgiving?
Of Thanksgiving, yes. I thought you said of my family,
Oh.
Maggie and Dara. And I'm
No,
like,
I don't.
what?
I don't
No.
know them.
So recently, when I was cleaning the attic this summer, if you recall, this summer I cleaned the attic. I discovered that I actually have preserved fruit that my grandfather.
It's so old.
It's so old. My grandfather passed away. I believe, in 2009 or 2010.
I was born in 2009.
Yes, I think you met him. I think he was passed away the summer after. No, you were definitely Yeah, I think
he
you were a
passed away in the
little
summer.
baby. I think you were a little baby.
It's probably
I just have to
2009.
remember who we left
Like a
Tirza.
few months.
I know who we left Tirza with. I think it was Tirza and you. We left with
How?
to go to the
Do you remember
funeral.
how old I was?
No,
Was I
I
like an
can't.
infant?
Yes, you were very tiny. So you may have met him, but you
So
were
it could
like
have been like when I was like
Yeah.
4 months old.
exactly. It's very possible.
I was born in the winter.
So these are 15 years old.
I thought they were 20 years old.
Well, so I thought they might. Well, so that's the thing.
Oh, they're as old as me.
Well, so that's the thing. No, but here's the thing. My grandfather did not make preserves, as far as I know.
Until the day he died.
Yeah, within the last couple of years of his life. So they're about 20 years old. We've had them in the garage probably since my mother gave them to us. She divided up the last few that he had that my grandfather had made.
Are they peaches or cherries?
So I don't know what they are. I don't know anything. This
I'm
is
allergic
all
to
live.
cherries.
We've got a couple of our leftover Brinner pancakes, just in case we need something to clean our palate or to put them on.
If they're cherries,
We have
I
a
can't
little.
eat them.
I know if there's cherries, you can't eat them. We have a little brandy in
I'm
case
not
it's
drinking
horrifically painful, and we have a little seltzer
Yeah,
and
there
cups.
you go.
We have stuff to take care of ourselves, but I literally don't even know what.
Imagine if you
fruit
filmed
this
yourself
is.
giving your 15-year-old daughter brandy.
Yeah, it would be hilarious. All right, this looks like. I believe it says 04. I believe this is
Oh
20
my
years
God.
old.
You were born in
Peaches.
2000. You not born.
I was
you
married.
Were married in 2000.
I believe these are peaches.
They look like peaches. They look like brown peaches.
Yes, they
and
should be.
They look slugs.
They do look a little bit like slugs. It should be a lot more colorful, but these are 20
my.
years old. Careful.
I want to look at the
The
top.
seal is not popped, they're good.
It's like going up in the thing.
but it's not. Yeah,
I
it
can't
hasn't
tell if
popped
they're
inside. And this
mold.
is. I don't see any.
I'm
mold.
actually really hungry.
I'm
So I hope
sorry,
these
sweetheart.
aren't bad.
These, I think,
Are
are
also
peaches
peaches.
also. So we have two
No
things
cherries.
of peaches.
Those ones also look like
No
slugs.
cherries. My
They look
grandfather
like-
would make these.
They look like axolotls.
They, I can't eat them if they look like. Here, actually, wait. This is a newspaper. Let's see if we can get the top of the newspaper. What year it was? Lord Black, Patrick Fitzgerald, John Boulby, a former chief financial officer. I can.
Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks is
November
more than
17th. Seattle.
November 18th, 2005, this newspaper is from. So these are 19 years old, 19-year-old cherries. Peaches, 19-year-old peaches from my grandfather. Do we risk it? They definitely don't look the color
don't
they're
look
supposed
moldy,
to. But they don't
though.
look gross. They don't look moldy.
I mean, I can't tell on the top, and there wouldn't be like mold on the inside.
No, but they look these. It's literally just he would make a sugar syrup himself, and he would get fresh
These are
fruit
cute
and cut
jars,
it,
though.
and just do this every
I'm worried
summer.
about the smell.
Well, that's why I'm afraid to open it, and it's bad. We should be able to know that it's bad right away. We're gonna pop this open, and if it makes us want to vomit.
How about we have this ready?
Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. We don't ever do anything like this on the live stream ever.
This is
Here
an
we go.
event.
This is-
Wait.
Are we
Okay.
crossing a street here? Are you a cross light?
Wait.
Wait.
My fingers are ready.
Wait. Well, you're drinking before I even open
A
it.
little bit. I'm
Do we want like a towel ready to cover our mouths
No,
with?
I have hands.
Okay. I'm like worried.
I'm worried too.
These
Can you
are
not
always
open
impossible to open.
Is it even? What kind
It's-
of lid is
It's
that?
vacuum sealed. Once you pop it
Do
open,
you need like a can opener?
no.
That wouldn't work very well.
You just need to apply pressure until
The jar
break
shatters.
this. Oh my god! Until you break the seal. It's vacuum sealed, so that's why it should be fine. That's why it should be. You just need to apply upward pressure
You're gonna
until
break
it
your
pops. But again, this is a 20-year vacuum seal that we're fighting. I can go get something to open it, but I prefer to try it this way. Oh, the bottom of this is dirty. Watch your fingers. This is fun. Here we go. That was a pop, right?
I can't smell anything. I forgot I was kind of sick.
Doesn't smell bad. No,
I can't
it smells
smell.
exactly like my grandfather's fruit.
I've never smelled them, so.
All right.
You go first.
Go first. I'm not letting you try this until I've had like a minute to okay, this is 20-year-old fruit. Oh, it's like melting.
You gonna put that whole thing in your mouth?
I don't think I am that brave. There we go.
Eat it or yeet it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bit It's terrific.
I don't know if I believe you.
I'm scared. I'm eating it. I'm like, yeah. But like while I'm eating, I'm going,
this vacuum
am I
seal-
gonna die? Am I gonna die? It was
Imagine
vacuum
this is
sealed. You
so-
heard the
imagine
pop.
this is so uneventful.
I know.
You're like,
It's
you
just
can come in 19-year-old peaches. And it's like, they taste like peaches.
They're terrific. They're great. Well done, Grandpa. You
Yeah.
want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Take a little piece.
Tiny piece.
Yep. I made.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're not as flavorful as they could be.
Yeah, maybe if we ate them before it got this.
Yeah,
long.
before it was 20 years old, then maybe they'd be good. But they definitely taste like peach.
I'll
Like
take a pancake.
right? You can feel. Here, you want me to? I'll spread some on for you.
Sure.
A little roll up. Your great grandfather's peach preserve, and he made before you were born.
Wrapping it up.
Okay, that's pretty freaking amazing.
5 years before I was born. I was
That's-
-5 when these
Look at this. Look at this. You can see the
Someone bring me
peach.
to Dennis.
You can see the whole body. That's amazing. I'm just gonna like bloop, bump it in a pancake here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm so happy. I'm afraid to try the second jar. I don't want to tempt fate, you know?
I'm just really hungry. So
Do you want to tell everyone about your movie that you saw?
I just saw Wicked. It was good. I wasn't sure if it was going to be good because I haven't been very impressed with movies lately, but it was good. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
You're asking the wrong person.
They had very good voices, and they were good. They were good actors. Pop said he doesn't think that Ariana Grande is a good actress, but I thought she was good.
I only saw her on a Saturday Night Live years ago, so.
Michelle Yeoh was also in it. She was great.
Always wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a musical, and a book, so I assume people know the story.
Well, the book was very interesting. So of course,
the book's a different story. It's very different.
The book is again, it's not a story as much as a discussion about evil. There's page-long discussions.
Are you born wicked, or is it thrust upon you?
Well, there's page-long discussions literally about, because it's Oz, about a magical creature made of evil. That basically is the Yetzer Hara, it's Satan.
It's
if it's real or
a
not.
little bit.
Yeah, well, because they're not burritos after all. All right, well done, Grandpa. No, totally good. I mean, we'll know tomorrow if we're dead. You know why we died of some spores in this or something. But I'm really. Should I go give your mother a little bit? I think after the last year, I told her I'd make her tea. So, but yeah,
Put a whole peach in it.
I'm thankful for my grandfather's peaches. That's a sentence. But yeah, assuming I don't die from them or get really, violently ill, I guess I don't have to
Pancakes
die.
were really good.
Pancakes great here. You should finish.
They're normally recently they're kind of mushy.
Yeah, your mother added mascarpone to them.
Oh, Jesus.
She is. Anyway.
I was complaining about them
They're
being
being mushy?
mushy.
I'm like debating having another one. I'm like, but what if you still do get something from it? Should you be shoveling them into your mouth?
Wow.
Probably not.
Well, here's the thing. You eat one, you get sick. You eat 5, you get sick. You get sick either way.
But do you get 5 times as sick if you eat 5? Maybe you do. Maybe you'll go tomorrow and you're like, ooh, that was a bad bathroom experience. And I'll be on the bathroom going, oh, I can't. Oh.
You're like that anyway.
I am not. Generally. Occasionally. Anyway. So I always say that I'm upset that this Wicked movie happened just because there was supposed to be a serious, gritty movie based on the book.
There's no reason they can't do both.
No, there's a lot of reasons they can't do both because you can't sell merchandise from the same thing. Once they do the second one, and then it's played on TV.
Year, right?
Yeah, and it's played on TV all the time, and it becomes a thing. Then maybe they would be willing to do like the TV show. Event of the year.
Of the
Wicked.
book.
The musical. Now see the story that inspired it. Wicked, the series.
You know what's really good?
Yeah, what?
Wizard of Oz, Dorothy's Return.
Oh my God. Are you going to talk about your Marshmallow
Marshall
guy?
Mallow.
Oh my God. Marshall Mallow.
Yeah.
Your boy. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Who does his voice?
Hugh Dancy. Yeah, something like that. He's amazing. What are they called?
I love the China dolls.
You know the Hear Me Out cakes? Marshall Mallow is my Hear Me Out.
I don't know what a Hear Me Out cake is.
It's like you know how people really like Nick Wilde, and everyone's like, he's a fox. What? They'd be like,
whoa! That's hella racist. I don't
about any animal.
Like
oh my God!
That's the whole point of Zootopia.
If they said that about Judy, it would be the same thing. If they said it, oh my God, the fish from Finding Nemo. You know people saying that?
Right, okay.
The fish, anything like that.
Okay, fine.
The wave from Moana.
You heard what I...
Yes, I understand.
No, whoa. The wave from Moana is not anthropomorphized. It doesn't have a body. That's messed up.
That's another Hear Me Out.
How's that a hear? But what's there to hear?
He, protects her, and is like...
So you're like a Comfro sapien? No, I'm saying the person they're not attracted to a body.
Well,
they're attracted to a concept.
That's not on an interview. They're like, what's your biggest Hear Me Out? And they're like, the wave from Moana. We can look it up after.
That's like a Robert Pattinson answer.
Yeah, so people on TikTok...
It's not real.
And, YouTube Shorts or whatever have a cake, and they stick a picture of it in the cake, and it's their Hear Me Out cake, and I'm like, Marshall Mallow is my Hear Me Out.
Everything that I would stop for a second and think about that, I'm going, no, but I don't have to hear me out. You don't have to hear me out. I'm good.
No, you don't actually explain it.
No, but my point is it's not even I have to explain it. It's just be like, look, I don't...
No, yeah, exactly.
My
friends are like, he's a marshmallow, and I'm like, and?
Yeah, he's a marshmallow.
And they're like, you're crazy. And I'm like, nope.
He's kind.
No, his voice.
Oh, his voice does it.
He puts her back together with his flesh.
Yeah, no, it's noble.
And he sings that song to her. And they needed more screen time.
Unfortunately, she's Lea Michele, though, right? Isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a problem.
I think so.
But, besides for that, no hate on
What, is she
her.
the one that can't read?
No, she's the one from Glee. She's the main
Wasn't
girl
she
from Glee.
also?
Adele Dazeem played her mother.
Shush. Wasn't she also Rosetta in the Tinkerbell movies?
Maybe.
I loved her in that.
Very possible.
I love Rosetta. She's one of
Um,
my favorites. She's so cute.
no, which one's Christian
I
Chenoweth?
love the China Princess.
Which one's Christian Chenoweth? She's one of the fairies. Christian
didn't know
Chenoweth is
that.
one of the fairies. Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe.
Silver Mist?
No. Like one of the regular ones in like all the movies. Not
Silver Mist is
one.
in all the movies.
Oh yeah, I thought Silver Mist was the
She's
pirate
water
one.
one.
I
No,
thought she
that's
was
Serena. And I love her.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Iridessa.
I might have another one.
Iridessa?
I don't remember.
That's the sun one.
Thanks.
I'm thinking maybe that I can spark a memory.
I don't do this. I don't go like
Video?
Cyclops. He's the I-beam one. I don't do this to you. It's just okay. Whatever. It's just
Sometimes
good.
you do.
Yeah, I do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Grandfather's Peaches.
I loved Vidya. She's so good. Nice one.
She killed the radio star, right?
Video.
Killed the...
That wasn't funny.
Oh, it's hilarious. There's gonna be ha-has all up and down this thing.
That doesn't.
If anyone will watch
That
it.
does not mean you're funny.
Well, people on YouTube think I'm funny.
Well, the 5 people on my live stream think I'm funny. My little echo chamber thinks I'm funny. You are funny.
She's coming at me.
You are
She's
funny.
really
sometimes.
coming at me.
You are funny sometimes.
Oh man. Well, the funniest part is like I'm at the store and I'm babbling. I'm doing the whole thing, talking to people, right? And then I'm like, all right, I'm sorry. I'm going to let you browse and get to go. No, this is why I'm here.
Yeah.
And then I go, and I'm always like, right? But you're also here to buy books, right? You're going to buy some books. You'll look and you'll buy some books too. And they're like, oh yeah.
This is kind of how I make a living.
I had some guy who was like, if you ever get in, he babbles at me and he's new. And I don't really get his vibe yet, but he's very strange sometimes. Then he goes, if you ever get in any blah, 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 can I give you my information? And I'm like, we're not going to get that in. And I'm like, it's not a thing we get in. It's like,
oh,
years since that came through the door. He goes, right, but just in case it happens. And I'm like, right, I'll if you're in here every week, you'll see, like I'll talk about it. But like I said, if I can't take everyone's information. I used to do that, and now I have tons of people that I have erased. It's like, ew, if you see this or if you see that. I had a guy who I ordered a book for. He half paid for, even though it was a back order, and never came. I recently emailed him that I got a used copy of the book. I'm holding it for you. Would you like it? And I just didn't get an answer.
Maybe he died.
I don't know what happened. But my point is, this guy wants me to put down if this and this from these years comes in, I should put it aside for him. And it's just like, I can't do that. And he was like, I'm so sorry if I'm like really, if I'm being too pushy, if I'm imposing on you. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm like, you're not imposing on me. I really can't do that for you. Like it won't happen. And they'll come in 3 years and I won't remember. And he goes, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to impose on you. And I'm like, it's not in a position to ask. You can always ask. It's just, the answer is just no.
Yeah, and now you just say, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But but that guy, I think he wants the show, that one, but he doesn't. He
I don't
says
know what you're talking about.
he wants like me to like chat with him and talk to him, but he always gives me way too much information and I can do nothing with it. He goes, "You reading this and that?" And I go, "Yeah." And then he goes, "Yeah, I really like blah 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 blah." And I'm like, I got no response, nothing to say to that. Sometimes I haven't read it yet, or other times I don't like that thing. So I'm like, oh, yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. He goes, but isn't it cool that blah, 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 blah? And I'm like, yeah, no, it's very cool. I've read a lot of Batman. It's very hard for me to read an ongoing Batman series.
Layla, who does the theater, she's in charge of the theater club. She's really into Batman right now.
Oh, yeah? Which
She's
Batman?
really into DC. I don't remember.
The Penguin show?
She said one of them, and she was like, "Oh, the other ones aren't as good." No, one was
that's
really
the best.
Yeah, like
You've watched episodes of that.
Yeah. I see it all over.
Batman the Animated Series. Kevin Conroy, who did the voice of Batman, wrote an essay.
But yeah, she's really into DC.
He wrote a comic book essay in 2021 or 2022 Pride, how Batman, his Batman voice, I'm Batman, was 100% his need to repress his sexuality to succeed in Hollywood. His dark secret. That's who Batman is. And that's why he thinks his Batman resonates with people so much.
I like that.
And it was just like, you're reading it, you're going like, hot damn. Like, whoa. This is like this is the Batman. That is Kevin Conroy is Batman. And he's passed away unfortunately, but he was Batman. You know, like there was a customer of mine went to his signing, New York Comic Con, and he was like an hour and a half late. And people were waiting, and it wasn't like people wait early. I think he was half an hour late, but people wait. You could line up an hour early. So people were waiting like an hour and a half. It was a huge line, and he just started walking. Usually they come out behind the table, you know, and all of a sudden he was at the back of the line, and as he was walking, he did like a whole Batman monologue in the Batman.
Okay.
And then when he got to the table, he jumped up on the table. This guy's mid-50s at least, and did like the final, I am vengeance, I am the night, I am. And then he threw his head at
I haven't seen
Batman.
Batman.
And he was like, what?
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen any Batman, but you know Batman.
I know
Batman
everyone
vibes.
knows-
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You know Batman. And the guy was like, we were all in awe. I'm like, yeah, dude was half an hour late at a Comic-Con. He had to entertain
He did
you.
something, yeah.
He did something. He made you all feel like it was an event to be guys. He's a professional, you know. And they're like, he was like, yeah, but it was more than that. You could tell he loved it.
That's
And,
nice.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You read that piece he wrote, and they gotta let him do it live action for the big crossover in the DC shows.
Cool.
He played an old Batman. Anyway, so we tried the peaches out, and they were fine. There's a little bit of a weird flavor left in my mouth.
I
but
ate all
think
those pancakes, so I don't know.
I think it's just that it's sugar. It's sugar preserved.
It's a little sour, a little tart.
Yeah.
That could just be that they're old peaches.
No, that's
or
peaches. It's
could have just been the peaches themselves.
He would make these with the cheapest fruit he could find, because his argument was he's dousing it in sugar.
Making it taste sweet.
It doesn't have to be sweet.
Yeah.
So he would get he would get these giant peaches this big, peel them, and while he's peeling them, they get bruised and cut up, and he'd cut them, and you'd have these peaches this big, and they'd be left to like this big, and they go in here and he smush them down. Yeah, 20-year-old peaches, 19-year-old peaches, very nice. All right, so we should log off. I should make Mom here tea. And
You do have 5 people. I was right when I said that.
I think when you said it, I had like 1, but it's fine.
Okay, well, now you have 5 people.
Yeah, and there are probably a few people who will watch this later,
That's nice.
like Joe and things like that.
Like friends of yours.
Like Joe has been following the store since the Kickstarter, so that's like a long time.
That was
Dave Ajak has
13 years ago?
Yeah, Dave has been coming into the store for about 12 years. He's had his hold list with us probably for 11 and a half. Like, there's people who've been around with the store for a long time, and some of them watched last year. But then, like, once in a blue moon, your aunt will jump in here, but she used to be on Facebook. much
Which
more.
aunt?
Ellie. What other
I
aunt
love
would be?
it. I don't know.
We're going to see them soon. Hanukkah.
Exciting.
Oh my god! Yeah. It's gonna be crazy times. I figured out. I didn't. This is okay. Live stream relevant for those who actually watch the live stream. I walked around the store for the first hour. No one was there today,
Mm-hmm.
and I figured out the rearrange.
Oh, you rearranged it again?
No. This is gonna take months. I figured out a complete change to the store.
Fun.
It's gonna be like so clean, like this. This is from Annabelle's. I always talk about this on the live stream, and it's from Annabelle's bookstore, right? Book club. Move.
So good.
Yeah, I love how you said that too. The peach.
Yeah.
Move. It's right, and that place was like
Yeah.
bare. It was like empty.
It was so pretty. It
Right.
was such a vibe.
So
They
I'm
knew
trying.
what they wanted and
Right.
they did it.
Yes. So I
It was kind of like IKEA color looking, very pink kind of.
oh,
like
we're still gonna
frilly.
give off that over stuff.
No, I'm just talking
bookstore
about the store
vibe,
because
but
it was very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
All
I
the
know.
books were like,
Well, they were recessed in the wall, or they were
Yeah.
on little
yeah,
raised
it
platforms.
was so like clean and
Yeah.
tidy. It was like,
So I'm really, I've really thought about it, and I've got it. Like, obviously, stuff is going to change in the working,
Mhm.
but like, from entrance to back issue room, I figured it out. Except that one room, which is the kid section right now, but it's going to be a different room. I don't have the full layout figured out, but I know what's going in there. And I was like, and it works, and without having to fill our garage with like 7 bookshelves. With
Good.
probably only having to bring home 1 fixture.
I want drums in the garage.
Without
how to
only
make
figure out
drums.
1 fixture,
Okay,
rearranges and opens up tons of space in the store.
good.
So we can do signings again,
Good,
all sorts of
exciting.
things. All right,
I
anyway.
like signings.
Yeah, I know. I want to do more of them. All right. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna log off tomorrow. We will try and do a week in review. Last week I missed it because Sabbath is so early, but we'll see what we get to. Until then, remember the wish list ordering is still open for 25% off any single thing you get on the wish list. Should we do a whole
That
subscribe?
TikTok was really funny.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
I was
So
I
silly.
spent a lot of time on that.
It was the kind of thing I would see and I'd go, "Is this an ad?" And I'd watch it anyway.
Wow.
So that's.
From a 15-year-old, that is the high. Yeah, look at that.
I'd go, "Is this an ad? This is ridiculous," and I'd watch the whole thing.
Thank you. I had
Yeah.
a bunch of people who I'm like, it's insane, it's ridiculous, right? And they go, no, it was great. I'm like, no, but
No, it was both.
it's ridiculous, and they're like, no, but it was wonderful. I'm like,
That's what
ridiculous
made
is
it-
a good thing.
Yeah, that's what made it wonderful.
I really.
Because your story gives off ridiculous.
Oh, it's a doc.
What? I don't know what that means.
Vision of the new order. You passing it on.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking
Alright.
about.
Anyway, we're gonna go until I guess I'm actually starting to get a really bad taste left over
I'm
from
totally
this.
fine.
No, I think it's just the sugar. I think it's just too much sugar.
I also ate pancakes after.
Right, exactly.
So
It's just sort of. Sorry, I'm trying to decide if I should bring this to your mother or if she won't eat it. She won't even like try it.
it's good.
It is, but it has to be refrigerated now. All right, so until
It'd be better
tomorrow.
cold.
Oh yeah, I'm
It would
gonna refrigerate it
absolutely be
now.
better cold.
Until then, remember.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Well, no, I have a sign off. Excuse me.
Remember
I'm a professional. I've got
remember
my
the-
catchphrase.
Remember the
Code James.
thingy jing. I don't know what you're saying.
Code James, right? Remember the church used to say that?
No.
Code when we were doing it?
I don't
years
remember.
ago. Okay, anyway, remember, damn it, babies, you gotta be kind.
I don't know what that is.
It's from Kurt Vonnegut.
Oh, wow.
Pretentious of it.